I would personally like to thank you for your discussion on being born in sin and being born a sinner.
Right.
Now, granted, I didn't wear that around, but you know, that's what I'm saying. You talk to people, you listen, you think, and you match everything up against the Word of God. And what you could say can be matched up.
And also, I can tell you that once you truly forgive your father for not protecting you from your mother, forgive your mother for imposing on you as you were growing up, trying to direct your life, making you go to college when you didn't want to, and telling you what you have to go to the best high school, you have to go to the best university. Forgive her for turning you away from your father, and then forgive your wife for being your mother, because you end up marrying your mother. And, you know, once you forgive, realize they can't help it, then God will forgive you, and He'll draw you into the kingdom of heaven, and then you won't sin, because you're going to be operating from His nature, which is perfect love. You will be patient with all people at all times. You won't resent. You'll see where they're coming from. You won't hold it against them, but you got to forgive, because if you don't, you're going to screw up your kids, especially being the father, because whatever you are is what they'll become. If you are not the light of the family, then they're being raised in the darkness. And so if you drop the anger by forgiving, He will forgive you, and then you don't have to worry about practicing sin. Don't nobody want a father who sinned.
No.
Isn't that black? Don't nobody want. Who want a daddy who sinned? You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, you know, like agreeing.
And the reason you yelled at the person on the road because you have anger. Once you let that anger go, you're not going to even, it's not in you to yell at the person on the road.
And my only anger is being late for church. I have an issue with that.
Don't be angry about that either. You should be on time, but don't be angry about it. All right?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
But you can't help it until that spirit
doesn't seem to be under my control.
Well, you know what's going to happen when you realize you're wrong? He's going to take the spirit out of you. It won't be in here anywhere. It won't be. The only thing that you're going to have operating through you is love. Can you imagine living like that? The only thing you have is perfect love. He's going to take the spirit out, and whatever he does, dump it in the trash, and he's going to tell you to go live. And then you just start growing and growing and realizing and growing and realizing. And then what happens is you recognize Satan's voice now. And when you recognize his voice, you're not giving into it. You become, as a little kid, a child unto your father. Not necessarily a little kid, but you become a child unto your father because you no longer trust in Satan. You're now becoming a son or a daughter of God. And you just relax in him, and he got your pathway. Isn't that a nice way to live? Mm-hmm. And it become amazing. And then you worship him because you realize, wow, this is so amazing. This is mind-blowing. And you show your appreciation for what he's doing for you.